sound, head hitting on the ground, 'cause the evil ones are done to me. I'ma bring it to you, you're gonna feel it too. Some folks call liberty. You'll be looking at me and I'll be loaded. Hell broken on loose below. Heaven had no place to go. Karma's gonna beg for all that I'm gifted. How we gonna do it? Take what I want, though the world's resistant. How we gonna do it? Steal for the rich, for the rich, for the rich. Karma's gonna pay me. Gonna pay me. Gonna pay me.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Mass. Today, it's a Week 9 matchup. We are all set to go, as it'll be the Atlanta Falcons taking on the New England Patriots. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9? And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone, so this ball will come out to the 30 now. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Penix to the air right away. That's complete. Demario Douglas with it. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. 25 yards that time. That's good. So they get the completion. That's good. But, Charles, probably not good to get hit on the first play of the game.
No coaching staff ever wants their quarterback hit on any passing play, especially to start the game. What you're hoping is you have one of those tough guys back there that sometimes when they get hit early, gets the juices flowing, and they get right into the game.
Out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 13 yards. Second catch in a row, first down.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Here's Penix. Back to the sideline, and it's intercepted. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown. Well, they were advancing the ball. They had a couple first downs under their belt, but a big mistake there on the opening drive leads to 6 points the other direction.
And what a good read that was on his part, Brandon, because it prevents a possible scoring drive with how they were moving things along. And it gives the defense the early advantage of what's going to be a definitely entertaining battle between these units.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Here's Antonio Gibson. Now they can't bring him down. And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as they'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further.
At their own 17-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Throw here's incomplete. Well, the incompletion, but now we also have an injured player. We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough. You talk about this Falcon defense. And this unit, very tough to throw against, currently second best in the NFL.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a first down.
And that's well executed there on third down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
And looking to throw, Penix. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. The Patriots had 1-7 now on the year. And they come into this one knowing it's been a while since they've had a W. They have dropped 4 in a row.
Let me tell you, when you go a month, partner, in this league, without a victory, it gets tough to come to work every day. And in addition, you start to wonder about your job security as well.
Got a man. It's Kayshon Boutte. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain there of 21 yards.
And, partner, they're locked in man coverage out left, and they end up running a crossing route. Rounded it a little bit more than a slant. He's just going to angle himself towards the right side of the field, and that's very difficult for a defender to shadow him across all that ground.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Complete. Hunter Henry with a grab. Past the 20. Big strides. Look at him go. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Hunter Henry. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Patriots are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Well, there you go, Charles. His first touchdown pass in the new season.
Well, let's just go back to his rookie year, because he's able to get his feet wet, right? Get a little bit of experience. Now I think here in year 2, the game will slow down for him, and we'll see his true talents come out.
The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. Turn there, gets him across the 30, up to the 33. Looking to put a drive together. Throwing is Ward. A throw left side, ruled in by the rookie wideout. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. That's good for 28 yards.
This is an offense that's near the bottom of the league in rushing, so defensively coming in, you've got to know you're going to see the ball in the air a lot. And that time, it's a completion and a first down on this opening drive.
To throw, here's Ward. And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
It's second down.
So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Now the Central Florida product is R.J. Harvey. And he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory. Give him 4 yards there, but still in a big hole. 3rd and long. You look at this Patriots defense. They come into this one down at the 27th position in the league, Charles, against the run.
And this group talks all the time about wanting to be better, getting stronger against the run. And to me, it all starts up front. You've got to win the line of scrimmage in order to play against the run very well.
Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. The Pats at the line, ready to go. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Open man, the tight end Henry. All the way in. Touchdown, New England. Hunter Henry with his second TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Patriots have taken the lead.
Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, second year in the NFL. But I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes, because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the second-year quarterback.
And around the goal line, especially on two-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it, because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius, as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
And he returns this to the 22. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And they are a game under 500 now following the loss a week ago. And this is a team, Charles, that just has not been able to string victories together.
Yeah, they're certainly going the wrong way, aren't they? Because it looked like they had things going in the right direction, but now they've lost 2 straight. And that means this game is vital, extremely important, because if they fall 2 games below 500, the road back into playoff contention, awfully difficult.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Second quarter now, Falcon football, as they've got it with second down and less than a yard. The slot man in motion right. Throwing now, Ward. And this will be caught by his big wide receiver. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That one good for 26 and a first down.
First down, Falcons.
Here we go. Start. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
From the shotgun, it's Ward. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
Well, that was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up fourth down.
So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin them back. New England with a first down as they begin the drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown their last time out. They can repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
This one left side caught by Gibson.
And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds.
And they'll use him out in the backfield and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
And they'll find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Patriots first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first.
And he'll let this go deep for Lazard. And that's going to be incomplete.
Well, their first 2 drives yielded touchdowns, so there's no reason for them to feel like they have to pull back on the reins. They pushed it downfield, looking for another one right there. Didn't get it, but we know they're going to continue to be bold.
Now a 2nd and 10. Throwing again, Penix. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at a 45. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
Well, here's your first example of how this guy can beat you in more ways than one because they took away his arm. But he was more than happy to dissect them with his legs for that first down pickup.
Penix working out of the gun here.
And it's intercepted. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Ward. He may go. Touchdown, Falcons. A great effort there. 45 yards. And the Falcons are an extra point away from drawing level.
No going for 2. They'll kick the point after.
And that is off the left upright. It's no good. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go.
So now, Charles, this drive, maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
At the 50-yard line.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And that'll be incomplete.
Well, that's a defense coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
2nd and 10.
Here we go, Shaq.
They'll throw with Penix. Gets this complete to Butte.
And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 36. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Two minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Okay, break.
To the air, Penix. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they had incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the 1st down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down, and that will force a turnover on downs. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line.
Here we go.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Ready.
Harvey now on 1st and 10. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Credit the tackle for loss to Harold Landry. So the 1st down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12.
Ready. Champion, Cowboy 80.
Olave motioning to the left.
Ready.
From the gun, Ward. He completes it to Olave.
And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 26.
What an intelligent play as he found open grass and uncovered quickly. A nice clutch play to move the chains. The defense, they've got to do a much better job of accounting for these shorter routes.
And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Christian Gonzalez. And the Pats are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Solid way to start the drive, 13 yards, picking up the 1st. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Looking to throw, Penix. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted.
Certainly feels like the classic second guess, but let's be honest about it. They had a chance going to halftime with the lead. Why did they take a chance with a throw there? I don't understand that.
Well, that's what I'm wondering. And now this defense has to try to protect that lead going into the locker room.
Move it, 19.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Kyle Pitts as the first half is winding down. And the Falcons have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Now the try here for the point after. And that'll make this a 6-point game.
Makes the score Falcons 20, Patriots 14. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything.
He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Falcons back to receive. They've got the lead, and they'll get this football as the second half gets underway.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Dragon 60, Buffalo 80. Warriors 70.
Here's Ward. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Looked like both sides were anticipating a quick throw there, and the defense was ready to jump in and deny it, and they did.
Let's go. Hawk 70, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Now Ward. Looking there for Pitts, but intercepted. Picked off by Von Bell.
And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
That is a tough way to start the third quarter. You get the football, hoping to drive it down, put it in the end zone, and take the lead. Instead, they give them the football.
And I think the key here is for them to not get discouraged. That is not how they drew it up, not how they saw it in their minds. There's a long way.
And down he goes. They sack it back right around the 41-yard line.
Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him.
Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23.
Now Penix.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on first down, then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They'll set up a throw.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
Well, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down.
On the bootleg, it's Penix.
He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that's going to be caught. Patriot touchdown.
Keyshawn Butte,
41 yards.
And the Patriots take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to his 2nd and sometimes 3rd progression. That was a nice play.
And now we'll get a stoppage here. There appears to be an injured Falcon on the field. We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive.
70 Timberwolves. 18, 5 here.
Olave motioning to the left. Out of the gun, Ward. That's going to be caught by Pitts. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down.
It is fun to watch the big man work the middle of the field. How about that post route there? Did an excellent job of getting his head around to look the football in and gain significant yardage.
Panther 11, Mustang 19.
To throw is Ward. Tries the left side and finds Olave. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. And 22 more yards there and another first down.
Let's go now.
Gain of 22 yards. And the Falcons.
That's Olave bringing in another one.
And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Falcons. First
Here we
down.
go.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Dragon 60. Warrior 70. 30.
To the air again, Ward.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. A great play there. Laying himself out in the end zone.
And the Falcons have taken the lead.
And it's no good. It has not been his day. That's the second extra point he's missed so far. Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. But no matter what the defense throws at them, they feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
He'll get this to Lazard. And he's up in it at the 33, following a good pickup of 8.
That's tough to play zone defense when they can just curl up right there in front of you.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we talk about finding the soft spot. Defensively, how do you make sure they don't find the soft spot like they did there?
Leonard Floyd gets in there to drop him for a loss of 13 yards, and it's also 4th down now.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And now possession's going to go over with a football at the 20-yard line.
Throwing is Ward.
And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Xavier Woods with a pick. And the Patriots are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. A carry here for Trevion Henderson.
And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I think this running game, or should I say lack of one, is making this defense look better than what they really are.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
And looking to throw, Penix.
His pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Picked off by Isaiah Rodgers. Well, that flag puts them on their heels a little bit more defensively as the officials walk it upfield.
Yeah, and they can blame the officials all they want, but bottom line, it's their own fault because, to me, that was an avoidable call. Stay focused and avoid major mistakes like that.
Here's Penix. He finds Douglas complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 25 yards there on the catch and run. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They'll set up to throw. But his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Divine Diablo. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
To throw, here's Ward. And this one is incomplete.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
Throwing now, Ward. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Christian Gonzalez. And the Pats are going to get it back here just past the 35. Well, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game. Go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that will bring up second down. That time they hit him out of the slot on the drag.
And that route takes some fortitude from the guy running it, because he knows he's going through the briar patch, as I like to call it, right? He's trying to work his way through all that traffic, and people wanting to put a little contact on it. Really well done.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Let's go.
Operating from the gun, Penix. And this would have been intercepted if he could have gotten the feet in. Instead, it's incomplete. Boy, that really could have turned this one upside down. Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
Throwing again, Penix. And takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. They are going for it. Penix. And my goodness, another interception. And the Falcons will take over possession here up at the 44. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception,
I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
19 Lions.
Ward. This one taken in by Olave. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
First down.
Cut 19. Cut 19.
First down.
Back to throw. Ward. Short throw caught by Pitts.
Stops short of the 25, but that second effort got him a couple extra.
Now second and 3.
19 sight.
26-yard line.
Come on.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Harvey. Rookie quarterback, rookie running back. They team up there to pick up the first.
That's another Falcons first down.
They'll look to throw again.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15. So 5 plays on this drive, Charles. All passes, all completions. And just like that, they're in the red zone.
And don't you think the playbook opens up a little bit more now? Because all they've done is throw the football. If you want to run it now, you may very well have them fooled.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Back to throw again.
Setting up a screen for Harvey.
And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. And it'll be fourth down. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to make it a 2-score game. And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost. And that will make this a 9-point lead. So that one, CD, going to make the road back a lot more difficult.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. You know they were praying on the other sideline for a miss, because now, as you pointed out, a very difficult road. Down 2 scores. You don't just need a touchdown. You need a chain of events to go your way. You've got to score, somehow get the ball back, and score again. The odds of that happening, not great in your favor.
They'll come up first and 10 here.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He's got him in. Complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's first and 10. They'll throw with Penix.
Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack.
Multiple defenders getting home there for a loss of 11.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
Here's second down.
Here we go, set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Looking to throw, Penix. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
And now the focus is really clear. They need to get that first down and either get out of bounds or maybe use one of those timeouts.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. Gotta avoid the flags defensively. Here's fourth and long. They'll go for it. Here's Penix. He's going to let it fly. And that is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Falcons will take control of the football in great field position.
Ready? 70 Rangers.
Now it looks like he'll throw here.
Slant pass complete to Olave.
He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
Let's go.
Now Ward. Olave over the middle.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the Patriots' 13-yard line.
Cut 19. Cut 19.
Ward now working out of the gun. They'll swing this out to Harvey. And the Falcons are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
First down.
To throw is Ward.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta.
Touchdown.
Chris Olave.
A 5-yard touchdown.
And the Falcons look like they're about to put an end to their 2-game losing streak as they add on to their lead.
Point after try forthcoming. These have been no picnic for him so far. He's missed 2, but this one is good.
36. Patriots 20. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. No run back here for Jones, a touchback.
On the return, the Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. Now Penix. To Henry.
Short play like that in this situation this late, that's a win for the defense.
No doubt. I remember something Coach Madden used to talk about all the time. Sometimes you can't just take what the defense gives you. You have to take what you need. And in this case, the offense is taking what the defense is giving them, not what they need.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Well, this defense has been physical all game long. And it certainly looks like they're not going to back off and make things any easier. They want to keep making life miserable for the receivers all the way to the end.
It's complete. Lazard.
And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done.
Now that's all about making something happen as a quarterback, because instead of forcing something on 3rd down, how about him buying some time outside of the pocket, waiting for someone to come open, and when he did, he put it on him for a big play and a 1st down.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game.
What a performance. All those points put on the board. And, Charles, it wasn't just by the offense, the defense.